is, there you go. Hey. Happy Monday. Good morning. Thank you. About 1 more minute. Thirty seconds. That's interesting. All right, let's jump into it. If you're at the channel message, someone is hanging up on their haters and blocking the number. All right, I do have channel messages, so I'm just going to jump into it. The first channel message I have is, I heard that shit and it broke my heart. So basically, you're hearing about someone talking about you in a bad way. Your ears could be ringing. My mom always says this, like, when your ears are ringing, I don't know if it's your left or right ear, that means someone is talking negatively about you. I think when your left ear is ringing, that means someone is talking negatively about you. When your right ear is ringing, that means someone's talking positive about you. So this could definitely be a situation whereas you really let someone into your inner circle, and I'm really getting like your home, anything where you consider private, you let someone into it. You may have broken down your boundaries for this person. You may have went against your morals for this person in some type of way. So maybe if you have some type of rules, like, hey, I don't do this, or hey, I don't do that for this person, you did it for them. I'm not talking about anything just diabolical or seriously corrupt. I'm just getting like you just let down your guard for this person. I'm also getting you told someone secrets that you didn't tell anyone else. You really trusted somebody, basically, is the moral of the story. And someone is talking about you, or someone is saying negative things about you, and it's coming back to you. All right, I do see you telling someone how you feel and kind of like blocking them. I'm also getting you really like care about this person, so it's hard for you to stop talking to them. It's hard for you to block them out. It's hard for you to not answer their calls, not answer their texts, but you have to do what's best for you. All right. And then I have, they just keep blocking out the sun. Now this could be two different things. First of all, I'm getting a a child that is either really bad, or they require a lot of discipline, or they get in trouble a lot, especially a son. So maybe you have to kick your son out, okay? Or maybe your son is like experiencing some type of truancy, they won't go to school, or maybe your son is selling weed, or they're smoking weed, or hanging around the wrong crowd. All right, so when they say they just keep blocking out the sun, you can tell that there is a negative spirit on your child. Like, especially if you have a son, you can tell that there's some type of negative energy surrounding your child. Like, maybe they came to you in a different way than what you raised them as, and you're like, what is going on with you? Like, what's wrong? What are you dealing with? What's going on in your head? Type energy. I'm also getting, you keep having to say the same things to people. So if this is a friend, a family, or a foe, like, you keep telling someone how they're disrespecting you, or how they're hurting your feelings, or how they're making you feel, and they keep doing it. All right, so at some point you have to kind of just let them go. All right, and then we made a bond to never forget. So if someone did do something to you and you really felt like it hurt you to your core, you're never going to forget this because it caused you a lot of pain. All right, maybe you cried over this, okay? You could have been depressed over something. All right, you're definitely wondering, like, why would you do this to me? Like, why would you say that about me? Why would you spread this rumor about me? You got people looking at me upside my head. You got people looking at me in this negative light. What's going on? I would never do this to you. Why would you do that to me? Like, why would you do that? All right. And then I have money and power got me on meds. All right, so this is basically saying, like, the more power you have, the more money that you get. Basically, you're going to need something to stimulate you. Like, so maybe you have a lot of anxiety. Maybe you are prone to depression, and money does not bring you happiness. So you could have like a whole bunch of money and you're still depressed. Maybe you're very lonely. You could be very happy, whatever. All right. But I do see like medication that someone is taking. All right, because they cannot handle something by themselves. All right, so they need medication. All right, and then finally I have living like a dog. So basically, a dog does what a dog is told to do. A dog is a man's best friend. All right, a dog obeys his owner. So I don't know if someone is trying to take ownership of you or of your spirit, but I do see you like obeying this person or something like that. I definitely see that you're giving someone a lot more respect than they give you. I definitely see that you are basically considering this person when they don't consider you. You're looking out for someone when they don't look out for you, and things have changed between you and another person. The dynamics of a situation have changed because maybe this person was looking out for you and you did feel like they really cared about you and you did feel like they had your back, but after a while they just started acting like real shady or real suspicious or really suspect. All right, so let's just jump into it. We have guilty. So someone knows what they're doing. When the guilty card comes out, someone knows what they're doing. They know what they did. They know that they're dead ass wrong. Someone knows they're dead ass wrong before you even confront them, before you even text them, before you even call them, before you even cry to them, before you even break down. Someone knows that they were dead ass wrong. So whatever they did to you or whatever they're doing to you or whatever happened, someone knows what they were doing and they know that they're so wrong for it. And it makes them feel guilty. So this is just an example. If someone is cheating on you and you're at home, you know what I'm saying? Like basically living by the book, especially if this is like your husband by law. You're living by the book. You're taking care of what you need to take care of at home. Okay, you're being a good wife or a good husband, and someone's out cheating on you. They definitely feel guilty. If someone is like stealing money from you, and you're struggling, and you're poor, and you're broke, and you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you have to work a shitty ass job, someone knows what they're doing, and they feel guilty about it. So you may think like, when is someone going to get disciplined by God? They're kind of already getting disciplined because the guilt is going to eat them alive, because it's almost like an addiction. Someone is kind of addicted to something. So someone is kind of addicted to betraying you, but it makes them feel guilty at the same time. So it's like someone has to live with that guilt. And once you walk away from this person, they're going to feel even more guilty. So it's like someone really is going to have to deal with that guilt. All right. I'm also channeling, I don't know who this is for, but this is for someone. Someone didn't get you anything for Valentine's Day. Like Valentine's Day, I think is like next week. Someone didn't get you shit. Um, and you do a lot for this person, like even if you don't have money to give, like even if you can't support them financially, like maybe you give them a shoulder to cry on, or maybe you're giving them spiritual advice, or maybe you're teaching them how to protect themselves spiritually, or maybe you're teaching them how not to lose money or something like that. I'm also getting a situation where, say for instance, you are someone who is like a witch doctor, and this is like kind of like telling people different things to take. Like maybe when someone's sick, you tell them, hey, take this root, or take this herb, or drink this tea, or maybe when someone is depressed, you're like, hey, this is because of this, and da 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 da. So if you're some type of spiritual advisor, you're really into the spiritual community, someone's like, I don't basically believe you or believe in what you're telling me, because if it works so well, why aren't you doing it for yourself, basically. So someone is doubting you, and all you're trying to do is help them. All right. We have Sagittarius moon. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm also getting with the message of they just keep blocking out the sun. With the Sagittarius moon, Sagittariuses, they're supposed to be very like out the box. Sagittarius is not supposed to be in a box. They're not supposed to be in a shell or anything like that. They're supposed to be able to be free and be able to live life to the fullest, because that's the sign that they are. All right, those are the aspects that they have. So someone is like basically blocking out your ability to be who you are. All right, especially if you're dealing with someone that's controlling, possessive, they're always questioning you, they're always accusing you. All right, they could be abusive physically, they could be abusive psychologically, mentally, spiritually. All right. And then we have Aries moon. So I'm kind of happy that new energy is kind of popping out. I think the energy is about to shift from the snake year to the year of the horse, the fire horse. So the energies are going to be very different. So this fire energy actually makes so much sense, because it is the year of the fire horse. All right. And it's going to last till 2027. So you have a whole year of fire. So creativity, all right, drive, ambition, and things like that. All right. So if someone is blocking out your sun, or someone is blocking out your light, it's not gonna last long, because there's so much fire in the universe's energy that you have no other choice but to create. All right. So someone doesn't want you to create. All right. So someone is trying to stop you from being creative. Someone is trying to stop you from manifesting. All right. We have Hispanic. So this is really actually a good sign. Like all new energy is popping up. So if you did just release someone, or if you did have to like let someone go, or like detach from a situation, brand new energies is coming towards you. Okay. So yeah, we have it's them not you, and then we have channeling. All right, so you're channeling someone's energy. Okay, so if you started off the year a little bit off, all right, it's because of someone else's energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Virgo energy. All right, but you could be a Virgo. You could definitely be dealing with something that involves self practice. But the self is significant. So your auric field, your spiritual body, your etheric body is significant. I do see you going on a long walk or a long journey by yourself, because no one's willing to come with you. No one can act right. No one is willing to be faithful to you. No one's willing to be a good friend to you. No one's willing to be a good family member to you. So you're walking the journey by yourself. All right. So you're hanging up the phone, you're blocking their number, and you're not turning your back. Don't turn back. All right. The Nine of Pentacles is facing forward. They don't turn back. They're not trying to see what's behind them or anything like that. I'm also getting, if you turn around, it's going to scare you, because like you don't know what's behind you. So you don't know what the divine was protecting you from. So there may be the shadow of death behind you. There may be homelessness behind you. There may be poverty behind you. You don't need to turn around, because it's going to literally scare the shit out of you. Because if you knew what someone was doing to you behind your back, it would actually frighten you that someone was actually trying to do this to you. All right. This could even be like someone passing away in their sleep. Like someone is trying to affect your sleep so that you pass away in your sleep. I don't know why I'm channeling that, but the Nine of Pentacles is a sleepwalker. All right. So someone that sleepwalks, but don't turn back, because it's going to scare you. It's like you don't know the bullets that you're dodging, basically. Like someone's behind you with a gun, or someone's behind you with, I don't know, a machete type energy. Like it's like you're running from the boogeyman. The boogeyman's behind you, but you would have never knew, because the divine is like, hey, look at this, or think about that type energy. All right, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so the Queen of Cups is extremely generous. All right, like whatever they have, they're willing to give. Like if this person doesn't have money, but they have like intellect, they'll give you intellect. If this person has money, they'll give you money. If this person has shelter, they'll give you shelter. If this person has running water and you don't, they'll give you running water. If this person has heat and you don't, they'll give you heat. If this person has light and you don't, they'll give you light. The Queen of Cups is very giving. All right, and the Queen of Cups is very forgiving. All right, so the King and Queen of Cups are the Hebrews of the deck, and they live their life how Jesus would. So this is definitely the epitome of what would Jesus do, basically. All right, we have the Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Empress card. Funny. So someone's looking at you, they're looking at what you have to offer, and they don't care about you the way you think that they do. Someone doesn't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about having a conversation with you. They don't give a fuck about trying to learn you or trying to get to know you, because you're not the Empress. So someone is comparing you to the Empress card. So if you're in the Queen of Cups energy, there is nothing wrong with being the Queen of Cups energy. There's nothing wrong with being the Queen of Wands energy. There's nothing wrong with being the Queen of Swords energy. And there's nothing wrong with being in the Queen of Pentacles energy. These energies are still queens. All right, they're still they should be very respected. And I'm talking about kings and queens, okay? So if you're not the emperor yet, if you're not the empress yet, that is definitely okay. Like everyone is not going to get to this position, all right? But someone is comparing you to something that they never had before. First of all, this person is not even a royal card. They're just a page. And they're literally comparing you to something, like maybe they're comparing you to someone on the internet, or they're comparing you to a celebrity, or they're comparing you to someone that's like very wealthy or very rich, and they don't even have that shit, but they're like saying, oh, you don't have this, or oh, you ain't got it like that, or oh, you ain't this person type shit, but they don't even have it like that. So someone is comparing and contrasting you to the Empress, which is someone that they would never date. The Empress would never date the Page of Swords, because the Empress dates the Emperor, and so on and so forth with the queens and the kings. They date their counterparts are kings and queens. The kings and queens are counterparts, and then the emperor and the empress are counterparts. So someone is comparing you to someone that's really out of their league in general. All right, but I do see that the Empress actually looks like you're related to the Empress, because there's distance between you and the Empress, but it looks like maybe this is your older sister, maybe this is your aunt, maybe this is your mother, maybe this is your grandmother, but there's distance between you and the Empress card. All right, I'm not sure what the distance is. Maybe you don't want to live life like the Empress does. The Empress is very luxurious. The Empress may not be as humble sometimes. All right, the Empress is waited on hand and foot. All right, maybe you're just not in that energy. Maybe you feel like, I don't want to have like, I don't want to be someone who basically gets spoon fed and shit like that. All right, maybe you're not married yet, because the Queen of Cups is just sitting here. All right, but someone doesn't care about you because you don't have big boobs, or you don't have a fat ass, or you didn't get your body done, or you don't have plump lips, or I don't know, you're not light skin, or you're not dark skin, or you're not from this country, or you're not from this city type shit. So basically someone's a hater. All right, they're hating on you. All right, we have the Justice card, the Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Queen of Swords. So someone is basically holding back from you, acting like they don't care about you because they want the Empress. And the Empress is taken. When the Queen of Swords comes out, that means I am taken. Like, even if someone were to come up to this person and ask them out on the date, they'll be like, no, I have a boyfriend. No, I have a man. No, I have a husband. This person is taken. The Queen of Swords is like, no. All right. This person, the Queen of Swords, can be very, very fucking rude. Just by the way, like, the Queen of Swords is very rude. All right. And it's not even on purpose. The Queen of Swords is just rude because she feels like she she knows everything, so it's just like, I don't want to waste the Queen of Swords doesn't waste her time either. Like, she's not going to waste her time on things that she just feels like is not worth it. So someone is coming to this Empress and they want this Empress, and the Empress is rejecting them, so they're rejecting you. So this is so funny. So someone is like talking to the Empress, and this is so fucking crazy right now how I'm seeing this shit. All right, so someone is dealing with two people, right? They want this Empress, right? And the Empress doesn't give a fuck about them. So they're acting like they don't give a fuck about you. So it's like, because the Empress doesn't give a fuck about them, they're acting like they basically are not giving a fuck about you. Because the Empress is holding back from them, or they're the Queen of Swords towards them, someone's going to be the Swords energy towards you and hold back towards you because they can't get what they want. Someone's mad at you because they're being rejected, basically. All right. We have the Ten of Cups, the two, literally cannot make this up. We have someone was literally juggling in some way, somehow someone manifested this Empress energy. And I'm kind of getting someone manifested this Empress energy is because they're pretending to be something that they're not. With the Page of Swords energy coming out here, this is like someone's listening to what the Empress says that they like. Someone's looking at what the Empress like carries, the type of bag they wear, like the type of clothes they wear, stuff like that, right? And so like maybe they may send the Empress flowers. They've never sent you flowers. They've never given you anything for anything type energy. And they're like literally like giving you the evil eye. Like, if you could see this, I don't know why this shit is coming out like clear as day. Like, if you could see like how they're looking at you, like you're here like fixing something, or you have this robot or something like that. Because literally the Queen of Cups is like, they have this robot, or she's like real technical with shit. Or maybe you're trying to you want to be a creator, or you want to be a content creator or something like that, and this person is behind your back and they're like snaring at you. And then it's like, so someone's like behind your back, like, this bitch, like and someone's mad that like you want to be with them. But if you knew, that's why I said this is so crazy. Like, this reading is blowing my mind, because it's like, if you like, remember what I said if you turn your back, it'll scare you. Like, this person is behind you with a sword in their hand, like ready to cut you, like, but you have no idea because you're focused on something else. Like the Justice card and the Ten of Cups, you're happy even though someone is like rejecting you, or someone won't answer your text, or someone's not answering your calls, or someone is making things harder on you. You're still finding things that make you happy. And someone's like, well, I don't give a fuck about you, or you're never going to find anyone that cares about you because I don't care about you. But they're only doing that because the Empress is rejecting them. All right. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here. Someone put you through a lot, and someone gets other people involved in this type of energy. Like, someone puts you through a lot, and then they get other people involved too. So it's like, maybe their family is involved, or maybe they're gang stalking you, or maybe they're like watching you really closely, like trying to monitor your emotions, make sure that you're in a certain position, a certain mental position. All right. But it's a lot of people going through this. Like, a lot of people going through this type of energy. Like, someone will see something on the internet or see the way someone else lives, and they want to be in their, like, they want to be with this person, but they're out of, this person is like out of their league. They'll never meet this person. They'll never, you know what I'm saying? So it's really like the internet, and the Queen of Cups is actually controlling the internet. The Queen of Cups is like fixing the internet. I don't know what this is. So maybe you are some type of computer engineer, or maybe you work in like maybe you studied in college, like computer science or something like that. All right. Maybe you're like a coder or something like that. I'm really getting a geek. Even though the Queen of Cups is not the Queen of Swords, I'm really getting like a geek, because she's literally sitting here with a fucking robot. Like, what the hell she's literally building a robot. Like, so I'm really getting like, you're a geek. So maybe someone is like, but I'm kind of getting envy, and I don't see the envy card, but I'm feeling envy, like someone envies you. All right, we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, 22, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so a connection is going to be broken because of an outside source that someone is never going to get. So it's like someone is chasing after someone that they're never going to be able to settle down with, and you're right here giving this person love and attention and admiration or whatever it is that you're giving them, and they won't give you, they won't even give you, they won't give you shit. All right, yeah, the Four of Swords, like someone literally ignores you because they're being ignored. So this is like the quintessential, like this is like crazy, like this is crazy because it's like someone is ignoring you. So it's like, even if this person, even if we're not dealing with the Empress, someone is ignoring you because someone else is ignoring them, basically. So the person that they really want to talk to doesn't want anything to do with them, so they don't want anything to do with you. That's crazy. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are going through the same thing, except the Queen of Cups is in, like, they've kind of like, so okay, what the Queen of Cups went through, the Queen of Pentacles is now going through it, right? So the Queen of Pentacles is the closest to the Empress. Like, the Queen of Pentacles has one more step and they're the Empress card. The Queen of Cups is like, she's just now starting her spiritual journey. She's more young. The Queen of Cups is younger. The Queen of Pentacles is an older woman. The Queen of Cups is like, she's young as hell. She could be 22. The Queen of Pentacles is like older, right? Late 20s, early 30s, and could be older than that. All right. Um yeah, so the Queen of Cups already went through the Five of Cups, which is sadness, depression, like why would you do this to me? Like, why did this happen to me? Like, what went wrong? All right, and she's now happy. She's happy by herself. Nine of Pentacles. She's okay building this robot and just building this robot and going back in the house, making some food and watching TV or studying or whatever she's doing. But the Queen of Pentacles is hurt because now she's single. So last year during Valentine's Day or during the holidays, the Queen of Pentacles was married. The Queen of Pentacles is usually married, like literally a real marriage. And last year, the Queen of Pentacles, she had a spouse and she had kids and she had a dog and she had a cat and whatever, and she had this big ass house. And this year she's divorced and she's single and she doesn't have anyone to celebrate the holidays with. So it's like the Queen of Cups has already done that. Been there, done that. All right, so the Queen of Cups is they're in the same position, but the Queen of Cups is like, kind of like, she's healed more than the Queen of Pentacles. So we have three women here. We have the Empress card here, which is, they're unmatched, they're untouched. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is kind of like sad, depressed. And then we have the Queen of Cups here that's building a robot. I don't know. So yeah, the Temperance card. All right, so patience. All right, so somebody was really patient. All right, so someone doesn't want to be with you because you're patient, basically. You'll take their shit. You'll let them cheat on you, and you'll come back, because the Wheel of Fortune is like someone did you dirty and you let them back in, or someone betrayed you and you forgave them. So the cycle continues, basically. All right, we have the title card, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So every time you ask, like, what are we doing, are we going to get married, are you going to commit to me, someone gets irritated. They start trying to create chaos in the relationship because they do not want to commit. But instead of just saying like, hey, I don't want to commit, or hey, I'm not ready, or hey, I'm seeking someone else, they would rather like orchestrate breakups, and they'll rather provoke you and things like that, instead of just being a man about it or a woman about it and saying, hey, you're just not what I'm looking for. And it's gonna hurt. That's like really hurtful if someone tells you like, hey, you're just not what I'm looking for, and you spend all this time on them and you put so much effort into the situation, like, you know. And then we have the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands here. So with the King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands here, the King and Queen. So everyone is single here except for the Queen of Swords. The Queen, all the Empresses are here except for the Queen of Wands. I have no idea where the Queen of Wands is. The Page of Wands is even here, and the Page of Wands is always absent. All right, but the Queen and King of Swords are in a relationship. They've been in a relationship for a long time. All right. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is here to say, like, yeah, the year of fire. The fire year is here. All right. We have the Eight of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So someone doesn't want you to know that they're going through a tower moment, or they just got dumped, or they just got rejected, or they just got blocked. So like the tower hits and then you immediately block someone type energy. So, but someone was not expecting this from you. All right. We have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Strength card. First of all, I have to say this because this is exactly what's going on. The market failed. The market is like decreasing like a lot. So if you are in the market, if you trade stocks, if you trade futures, if you do forex, the market is fucking failing. You are going to make a lot of money. Sell, 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 sell. All right, so if someone is in the market, you've been holding your profit for a few months, you're going to be filthy fucking rich. And the reason why the market is so significant, even Trump has been talking about the market. So the market is very significant. A lot of millionaires are going to be created during this time because the market is failing. The tower hits and then someone's walking away as the King of Pentacles. And that's crazy. All right, so if you're holding a trade, if you do like long-term stocks, like you're into stocks and you hold your trades for like months or weeks, keep holding it because you're gonna hit. Like that shit is about to hit. All right, so back to the message. We have the Fool card, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Now it's coming out. So someone's very petty. They're very jealous. All right. They want you to be their little fool. They want you to be basically like, oh, I don't know what's going on, or oh, I didn't know that you betrayed me, or oh, I don't know that you're cheating, but you do. All right. Especially if you're a grown ass woman, you're a grown ass man. All right. You can tell the signs when someone is stepping out on you, and you can tell the signs when someone really doesn't like you, and you can tell the signs when someone is competing or jealous of you. You can tell. All right. So someone thought that you couldn't tell because I don't know, like, but it's so funny because the Five of Swords is here. The Five of Wands, it's really harder to detect. Like, okay, is this person competing with me, or do they just look up to me? Like that's what you will really be wondering with the Five of Wands. Like, do you look up to me, or do I inspire you, or are you competing with me? Like, what the hell? But the Five of Swords is in your face. You can tell on their face that they don't like you. They can't give you eye contact. They roll their eyes when you're talking. Like, they mumble under their breath. Like, they're making excuses, all types of shit. All right, but like, it's like you can't tell if someone is an enemy or a friend, basically. Again, in the Five of Wands wears many hats. Like that's why it's like so hard to tell. Like, damn, do you fuck with me or do you not fuck with me? All right. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. So the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands is the same card. All right. I definitely see someone, if you're a man, I see a lot of like masturbation here. And I'm definitely getting someone with like a really big penis. All right, or something like that. Or this is an your erect genitals, because the Emperor and the Page of Wands coming out together is like a huge penis. All right. Just period. I actually haven't seen these two cards come out together like this, but it's literally a huge ass penis, like someone that has big dick energy, like for sure. So the Queen and King of Swords are here, and the Empress and the Emperor are here. All right, and the Emperor is mean as fuck too. So the empress can be very rude, and the emperor is mean as fuck. He don't give nobody the time of day, not because he's putting the empress first, but because he's putting himself first. The emperor is actually very fucking selfish. Like, and these are the shadow sides of them. Like, the empress can be like very caring and loving and shit like that, but the shadow sides to these people are like, it's cold. Like, the emperor is like mean as fuck. Like, they are mean as shit. You can't even get close to the empress. The emperor is like, why the fuck are you standing next to me? Don't park my car next to theirs. Like, I want to be on a house. I want the neighborhood, all the neighbor, you know, like that show Beauty in Black by Tyler Perry, and they had like that whole neighborhood that's their families. That's the emperor. Like, bitch, you can't come close to me, get the fuck away from me. I'm not gonna. This is someone that will park. You know, you ever seen like you park your car and like someone is parked in two fucking parking spots? This is the emperor. Like, the emperor is like tight. This is the emperor. All right. So yeah. But this emperor, like, on his face, I could tell that he's like mean as fuck. Um, I'm also getting a crown cleaner, like a royal crown cleaner. Someone cleans, like, someone washes and cleans like the robes and the clothes of the royal. Because this is like, I don't know why someone is like, it looks like someone is presenting the emperor with his crown. Like, here you go, sir. Here you go, your highness. Like, I cleaned your crown. Or yeah, or this is even like to the empress, like, hey, you said your wedding ring was like dirty, you needed it to be cleaned, you need your jewelry to be clean. I'm gonna go take it to the jeweler and I'm gonna go clean that. I'm gonna handle that for you today. Or I'm gonna take her close to the dry cleaners or whatever like that. This is the person that does it. All right. Yeah, the Three of Wands. So you're moving on. A lot of people are moving on during this time. Like, you're just like, you know what? It's just time for me to move on. And you're moving on. Three of Wands is, they're gone. Like, they left 3 weeks ago. You left 3 weeks ago. All right. We have the Chariot card, the Moon card, and the Title card. So maybe you're going to be with a Cancer, or maybe this Queen of Cups is a Cancer. All right. The Empress is any sign, and the Emperor is any sign, but specifically Aries. It's the Emperor is usually a fire sign. Let's just be honest. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the Empress could be any sign. All right. But the Empress is most likely a Libra or a Taurus or a Virgo. All right. We have the King of Wands, the Judgment, the Death, and the Lover's card. All right, so remember in like another video that I did, like maybe like some days ago, maybe a week ago, and I said that the King of Wands was being disciplined. All right, the King of Wands is still being, I don't know what the fuck the King of Wands did. I think it's because since, like, I think the universe is basically, if you're the King of Wands energy, the universe is not coming down hard on you, but the universe is like trying to give you a lot of good luck at one time. And so they're kind of trying to like, they're trying to get you to basically go through all the karma that you've rendered in one time so that you could just get a whole bunch of good luck, like, for the rest of your life. Like, I'm really getting that. So you may be like, what the fuck is going on? I'm also getting the King of Wands has a special connection to the Day of the Dead. The King of Wands has a very close connection to Baron Samedi, Papa Legba, the King of Wands, because all of these are Baron spirits. Baron spirits rule fire. All right. Rageful, aggressive, spirits, really powerful, dangerous spirits. All right, so the King of Wands is dangerous, actually. All right, that's what I'm getting. So maybe that's what they did. Remember when I was like, I don't know what the King of Wands did, but the King of Wands is actually dangerous as fuck. With the Judgment coming out and the Death coming out and the Lovers coming out, the King of Wands will kill you, literally. And I'm not even talking about a relationship. Like, I'm talking about in real life. Like, this person will murder you. The King of Wands will. All right, like if you do something to this King of Wands, like this King of Wands is out for blood, like they will kill you. The King of Wands has bodies, and I didn't know that at first. So there's something about someone that you just don't know. You don't know that this person is in a gang. You don't know that this person is the head of a gang or something like that. You don't know that this person is in the mafia or the mob or some shit like that. But the King of Wands will cut your head off. The King of Wands could also be Haitian, all right, um, or something. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, King and Queen of Wands are very dangerous people. All right, so don't fuck with the King and Queen of Wands. And I'm kind of getting the Queen of Wands doesn't even do shit because the King of Wands is gonna do it for her. All of the couples in this reading are kind of separated except for the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Like their relationship is disgustingly like interesting because like if you see how the King of Wands is like staring at the Queen of Wands, like you don't move until I tell you to move. You don't. And this is that message of living like a dog because the Queen of Wands, like you don't move until I tell you to move. You don't talk to men. You can't even have a job. Like that's what the King of Wands is on. So that's why the King of Wands is being disciplined before because this nigga is like a lot to handle. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Maybe the Queen of Wands is pregnant. I'm not sure. All right, because I'm getting like someone that's 7 months pregnant right now. All right, and the King of Wands is like focused on the Queen of Wands. Like, and it's so funny because these people actually go so well together. They go together. So it's like you'll never be like, oh, is the Queen of Wands single? They're definitely not. All right, and don't even try to talk to this person because you're going to have a lot of problems with the King of Wands and you don't want problems with this type of person. I'm really getting that. Six of Cups. All right, we have King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is coming in for the Queen of Cups. So because the Queen of Cups is like focused on herself and she's building her robot, I don't know what the fuck the robot is for, so don't ask me because I don't even know what she's building a robot for. But the King of Cups is coming in like, where's my Queen of Cups? All right, the Queen of Cups is somewhere building a robot in the water. I hope she doesn't electrocute herself. All right. And the King of Cups is like, where's the Queen of Cups? All right. The Queen of Cups is somewhere behind him. Like the Queen of Cups is right there. She's behind you, but you can't see her because she's somewhere in the ocean or something. The Queen of Cups is giving mermaid energy. The Queen of Cups is like a mermaid. Like she's literally by the water, or maybe she took a trip to Cancun. I don't know. She's somewhere out of state, out of town or something. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Eight of Swords. So the King of Cups wants to give the Queen of Cups something, all right? Because the Queen of Cups was dealing with the Page of Swords, which we don't know who the Page of Swords is. Who the fuck is that? But the Queen of Cups was dealing with the Page of Swords, and now they're not. And the Page of Swords is watching the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups is looking for the Queen of Cups. So it's like, if you're the Queen of Cups, there's like multiple people looking for you, watching you, something like that. And you're building a robot. I don't know why. So maybe the Queen of Cups has a really nice job. Maybe they work with Tesla, or maybe they work with Apple, or maybe they work with, I don't know, they work with a high company or something like that. The Queen of Cups is connected to a higher company, like a technology company, a tech company. All right. You can tell because she's working on a robot. Like she's literally working on a robot. All right. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So the Queen of Cups is either a Cancer or a Pisces in this energy. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hangman, Pisces energy twice. So the King of Cups is like, hey, where's the Queen of Cups? Because I'm about to swoop them. All right. So if you're the Queen of Cups energy and you've been single for a while and you don't have friends, you don't have a social life, it's actually coming in for you more than you think. Someone is actually looking for specifically you, someone exactly like you, and you guys are going to go together very well, by the way. Like you guys are going to go together very well. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups, because someone had you in this energy. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, like you kept getting abandoned, people kept leaving you. All right, you'll meet somebody and all of a sudden they just stop texting back, or you're calling someone's phone, they just stop answering. You're going on dates with someone and then it just gets cut short. All right, so someone had you in this energy. You're kind of confused about what's going on, but that's about to change for you because you're genuinely just living life at this point. And it's like, okay, now the universe is like, let's bring these two people together. All right, we have the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords here. So now Leo is popping in. I'm sorry, I'm reading all these people's energy at one time, and it could be overwhelming. I'm not sure though. The Sun card and the Knight of Wands is coming out. This Leo wants to give you penis. All right, so this could definitely be the emperor or the emperor's brother or something like that. All right, so if you're not, like I said, the Queen of Cups and the Empress card are very close. All right, also the Queen of Swords and the Empress are very close as well, but the Queen of Swords is more like that's the Empress's best friend, and the Queen of Cups is actually related to the Empress in some type of way. Like maybe maybe that's her niece or something like that. I don't know, but the Sun card, the Leo energy, the Sun card, and the Emperor are related too. So this is like the Emperor's brother. The Sun card is the Sun is the Emperor's brother. So the Emperor's brother wants to have sex with you, and it may turn into something more. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, the Devil. Yeah, somebody wants to take you out for drinks. Someone actually is like kind of obsessed with the way that you look, or something like that, because the Devil card and the Nine of Cups is like an addiction. Like someone is addicted to your energy, someone is addicted to the way that you look, someone is addicted to your body, someone just really wants to sleep with you, and they want to like just, I don't know, they want to jump your bones. We have the Star card, the Magician. Okay, Leo coming in, changing shit up. So if you're Leo, Leo's is coming in, changing the spectrum on shit. Leo's is coming in, changing the dynamics of shit. Like someone's going from the Five of Pentacles to the Star card, the Magician, and the Hierophant. Three major arcanas back to back to back because of this Leo, because of the Emperor's brother or something like that. So the Emperor is mean as fuck, but just go to his brother and the brother will do it for you. The brother has, they come from the same bloodline. So like the brother has pull just like the Emperor has pull, and the brother can call the Emperor like, hey, is it okay if I give this to so and so? Hey, is it okay if I invite so and so? And the Emperor's like, yeah, whatever. But the Emperor is mean to everyone else except for his family. Like I told you, that show Black and Beauty, like their whole family's on that one block. So it's like, okay, you're my brother, go ahead and do it. So this is definitely that. But yeah, the Ace of Cups, this Leo is coming in, changing shit up. Also, like with the Empress card here, the Empress she gets bored fast because it's like she has everything. So it's like she gets bored fast. All right, let's just keep that in mind. All right. Yeah. We have adoption and then dry PUSSY. Yeah, so someone knows that you haven't had intimacy in a while. It's a Leo or the Emperor's brother. They're like, okay, you haven't had intimacy. Let me give that to you. Like, come on, let's just do it. You're like, I don't know what you're gonna say, but this is what they're offering. All right. And the Sun card, this Leo, they have money too. All right, like I said, they're the Emperor's brother, so they have money too by blood, like by relation. They have money, they have rank, they have pool, all types of shit. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So someone is also working out a lot. Like I see someone going to the gym. All right, because the Nine of Pentacles is like either what you wear or your body, like the way that you're shaped or something like that. This doesn't have to be a woman. This could be a man too. All right. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So you're the only person, or you're the first person that someone literally feels bad So usually someone like just betrays people and they cheat on people and shit like that. But with you, it's like someone actually, for some reason, they feel guilty. Like, why the fuck do I feel guilty when I do this shit all the time? Like, I live this life. Like, this is me. Like, and someone's like, damn, like, I shouldn't have left them, or I shouldn't abandon them, or I shouldn't have did that like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're the only person that someone is like double backing and like, damn, like, why did I do that? You're actually making someone like look at themselves in the mirror like, why am I like this? Like, I'm a shitty ass person, I'm an asshole type energy. Or you're the only person that actually left this person. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm just gonna leave. You're the only one that did this because everyone else puts up with this person's shit and you just didn't. All right. Yeah, the queen. Ooh, shit. I see you crying tears of fucking joy because this Nine of Pentacles, this Virgo is about to be so wealthy. Like, this Virgo is about to be wealthy as hell. Like, look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. That just looks beautiful. All right. This whoever this is, this queen, this earth energy, yeah, and they're following it by the Ace of Pentacles. That's why I said, like, someone is literally working on a robot. Like, so there's two different people here. There's someone that's about to be pregnant. Like, there's someone like 7 months pregnant, 6, 7 weeks pregnant. All right. And then there's someone here that's just about to be pregnant with like a whole bunch of ideas and money and shit. Yeah, Six of Swords, because someone's just literally focused on themselves. Like, and I like this person. They're very like kind of like inspirational because it's like, damn, people really double cross you. Two of Swords. People really double cross you. People like, they do foul shit. And this person's like, okay, I'm just gonna work on this robot. Like, I fuck with this person because it's like, damn, that's actually inspirational. And this person has no idea that this money is coming to them at all. Like, they have no idea that they're about to get like a raise, or they're about to be put in like a head position or something like that. They're just working on a robot like their boss told them to, or they're fixing this robot that someone else messed up. That's all they're doing. And then they're about to get this big ass raise. Someone has no idea either, but like someone else can see this. They're like, damn, this person's about to be rich, or damn, this person's about to be wealthy. Like, I fuck with this person. Yeah, justice. This is justice. Because this person, they never pulled out their sword. So even if you are like the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, you never pulled out your sword. Like, you didn't become a bitch. You didn't start being mean or rude to people because you're being rejected in other aspects of your life. Like, you remain the same person. Like, I fuck with this person heavy because it's like, yeah, judgment is being called, and like the divine is giving this person power that other people don't have. Like, this person can go up to someone and be like, you know what, you're going to be blessed, and that person get blessed. Or someone can go up to a person and be like, you're going to be cursed, and that person will get cursed. Like, this person, the divine is giving them power because it's like they really see this person, the way that they move and the way that they operate, and they fuck with this person. This person could be in operations, like you know how doctors operate. Maybe they help doctors who like in surgery, so a surgical technician or some shit. Maybe someone's like a surgical tech or something like that. Or maybe someone is like a midwife. So like basically they deliver babies. I don't know. Yeah, the High Priestess card. Yeah. Or someone has like a lot of degrees. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, someone is like has a lot of degrees. Like, someone is very, very educated. Yeah, the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Tower. I'm also getting, once you encounter this type of person, you don't want to be without them because their energy is just so transformative. Like, someone's energy is so transformative. Like you don't want to be like without this person. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Like, you're like, I actually don't want to be without you, or I can't imagine living life without you. Like, I can't imagine you being somewhere else, or you being with, like, I just can't imagine life without you. Yeah, the Three of Swords. Because this person, they're hurting. They really are. They're hurting. Like, their heart is hurt. But it's like, I'm just going to fix this robot, or I'm just going to do what my boss told me to do. And then all of a sudden you get a raise or you get promoted. That's not even what your goal is. You're not even looking to get more money, or you're just basically looking for something to basically take the place of your heartache, your heartbreak. All right, so I'm really taking this as heartbreak this time. This Three of Swords is like genuinely heartbreak, like genuinely someone's heart is hurting. All right, yeah, the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. All right, I'm also getting a lot of wishy-washy energy. All right, because that's what the Seven of Cups is. It's wishy-washy. Like, I want this one day, then I want that the next day, then I want this the next day, and then I'm going to do this today, and then tomorrow I'm going to be doing that. So, yeah. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Someone cannot break someone's focus. All right. Like, yeah. There's that Leo again. There's the Emperor's brother again. The Emperor's brother is like, what's up? What you need? All right. So this person, they know, like I said, this person is connected to the royal family because they know the Emperor's brother. They're like, hey, I need the Emperor to sign off on this, because this is literally a contract that someone needs you to sign off on. Like, hey, I need you. They call up his brother, like, hey, I need you to sign off on. I need the Emperor to sign off on this. They're like, okay, I got you. All right. Or, hey, I need the Emperor to give me his approval for this, and you're like, okay, I got you. All right, we have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. All right, so someone goes from not caring about you to like competing with you. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. All right, and then you have someone here that's in the industry. All right. Someone's child is in the industry. Yeah, the Hangman, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Strength card. All right, so someone is trying to stop your child from being famous, or they're trying to stop someone from getting too much exposure. Yeah, the Four of Swords, the Queen, because someone's trying to hide someone's fire. Like, someone is like on fire, like someone is a beast. Like, that's what these fire energies are, and they're trying to hide that. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, because they know that they know that this person would end up generating a lot of success, a lot of followers. Someone is generating a lot of followers, a lot of success, brand deals, business deals, interviews. Yeah, it's coming in multitudes. All right, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, even the Emperor is going to reach out to someone. The Emperor sees you too, and someone's like, damn, I want to work with this person. Yeah, and the Emperor is mean as fuck, but when it comes to his business, like, he'll be calm. Yeah, and then we're ending out with the Ace of Cups, so your intuition. All right,